Hello, hello. I was just working on the new Shadow Slave video and thought I should stream because I was kind of getting bored. So maybe this would keep me focused. I have like 2 minutes done and 9 edits out of out of the 32 I have selected. 43, not 32. I'm hoping to cover the 40 all 43 edits, but like all the edits combined are over 20 minutes long, so I'll have to cut it down to like something like 9 or 10 minutes, maybe 8 minutes. I'm hoping to reach this number, but if I don't, then so be it. It's working, okay. Stream's working. Uh, that's supposed to be forgotten short cohort, like uh, after they came back from their raid, but like before Effie before Effie got captured by Gunlog and his gang. Uh, you can see somehow ignore that gacha logic.
Shinji.
I don't have the screenshots ready. I do it at last. Like I just make cuts for the screenshots and add it later after all the corporate stuff has been done because like it's just a better workflow for me. If you watch the stream, you will see some spoilers. So if you don't want to see spoilers, then don't watch the stream. But if you're fine with spoilers, then keep watching. I don't have chat open.
A nobody, a poor, crippled orphan struggling to survive in the outskirts of a city, invisible to the world, in a society where power determined everything.
What should I one? It's gonna be multiple parts. I did the one shot last time, so this time I think I'm gonna make like two parts, maybe three. If this video, if all these edits are more than 9 minutes, I'll make it a three-part series, or else it will be two parts. TV, I'm not making Tibet. I thought I would make Tibet after the anime, but anime was so bad. I just don't feel like making it. Now the after this, I'm thinking of making Lord of the Mysteries video. Lord of the Mysteries video because of its anime. If the Tibet anime was like better, even a little bit better, I would have made a video on it. I tried watching the Tibet anime, but it was like so bad. I gave up after 4 episodes. I haven't watched it after he returned and after he returned Tessia to the kingdom. I stopped watching it. I've seen some clips on it and it doesn't get any better. The new art style, manhwa hasn't covered that part in the novel. They haven't reached the good parts yet, so like I'm waiting. The only good part recently was like the s- his fight with the retainer is coming up. So maybe if there's enough hype after that, I'll make a video on it, or else it would be a while. I did make a poll asking which video I should make, and Shadow Slave won. So I don't think viewers want a Tibet video either. Shadow Slave got almost 1,000 votes. That's why I'm making it. I honestly expected Tibet to win, not Shadow Slave, but Shadow Slave somehow won. It was defeated. I haven't checked the manhwa. Will will it show Sunny become a? Yeah, probably. I don't have the plan. Like I can't cover all of the like. Uh, I can't cover all of the nightmares. If I can cover all of the nightmares, then yeah, I would cover till the recent parts, or else I would just briefly cover it. The thing about Shadow Slave is like there are so less edits of it, so it's hard to make videos of it. Yeah, I'm caught up to I've caught up to Shadow Slave. I've read all the chapters. I was reading weekly, daily. I was reading the chapters daily, but now I'm reading it weekly, bi-weekly. Like every Friday, I read the last 7 to 8 chapters, 10 chapters that I haven't read it. Last I read, he was gonna fight the worm thing. No, not the worm, the moth. After that, I don't know. Where was I? I lost my thought
A
process.
nobody, a poor crippled orphan struggling to survive.
You know, when I just came here, I was ready to die. After all, in this world, two worlds actually, there's not a single soul who cares whether I live or die. When I'm gone, no one will be sad. No one will even remember that I exist.
A nobody, a poor crippled orphan struggling to survive in the outskirts of the city, invisible to the world, in a society where power determined everything.
Got a spelling mistake. Huh. I have noticed that recently I have been making a lot of spelling mistakes. No one has pointed it out yet, but still, I'm trying to improve it. Are you Indian? No, I'm not Indian. I've never been to India. Live stream. It's not. It's not life or death, bro. You can leave if you want to. I don't like spoilers. I don't like spoiling people. I just started streaming because I was getting bored. Like I woke up at 10 p.m. and it's like 12 a.m. I woke up at 12 p.m. in the night, at 10 p.m. in the night, like when everyone was about to sleep. So, and it's now like it's 12 p.m. Like the sun is up, the sun is directly above my head. So like I can't keep making the video. I feel sleepy, but I also don't want to sleep because that would ruin my sleep schedule. So I'm trying to see if I can focus while making the video. Like if I can focus with a live stream going on. Go now, go. Work out the door. Just turn around now. You're not welcome anymore. Aren't you the one who tried to hurt me? The guy you think I'd conquer? Shadow Slave anime. There's an anime of Shadow Slave. Or do you mean Lord of the Mysteries? Uh, Fuck, I forgot what I was gonna type. Go. Yeah, I did see the. I've seen the. I've seen the Lord of the Mysteries trailers. Chinese animes always have good animation. What they don't have is like good art direction or story direction. Like I've seen Chinese anime, a couple of Chinese anime, and always, Japanese animes like trump them in storytelling. Chinese animes have good animation, but Japanese have more like a better storytelling and stuff. I haven't seen it, but like I haven't seen To Be Hero. I will say it after like all the episodes are out. I'll binge watch it. But I've seen other animes, like for example, the best one I've seen is called Link Click, and even then, it had good animation. It had like amazing animation, but like the story direction was like kind of bland. It felt like a 7 out of 10 story compared to Japanese animes. I have heard good things about To Be Hero, so I'm hoping it would be better, but who knows? Yeah, I've seen some clips of Cube too, and like Chinese animes always have good animation, but not good storytelling. So I am hopeful about the Lord of the Mysteries anime, but still, it remains to be seen. Gonna go walk out the door, just let me know now. You're not welcome anymore. Gonna go walk out the door, just turn around now. You're not welcome anymore. You're the one who tried to make me. You think I'd crumble? Should I play some music in the background? No, I might get copyrighted even on stream. I'm hoping I don't get copyrighted, but who knows? What if they copyright the 1 second of clips that is played while I'm editing? Uh, My shortcuts aren't working. Minecraft. No, that would relax me into sleep. I don't want to sleep. Good singing. Thank you. I recently got told that my singing sounds like nails on chalk, so that improves my self-esteem.
Don't let don't let my face fool you. Mess with my crew, and the last thing you'll ever
Have you all noticed how like recently I started to make them use it dot to convey speechlessness, etc. At first, I used to like add the wall of text. I don't know if you guys remember it. Like half of the screen would be text. I used to do that, but people would complain. So now, like now, I do this. This conveys the same feelings, in my opinion. I haven't seen any complaints about it, so I think it's fine. I'm on in the chat asking about Lord of the Mysteries anime. It's like you know how a cultist tries to recruit others into the cult. He's trying to do the same. This one is such a good edit. I saw this edit when I was first making my Shadow Slave video, and I wanted to show this. Like I changed the whole story thing. I added these two edits just to make them question how I survived out there in the wilderness, just to show this edit. out the door. Just turn around now. You're not welcome anymore. Don't you go home. How long is that? I don't know, like combining all the edits, the video is like 20 minutes long. But usually I reduce the edits to make the video shorter. For example, the last part of the ReZero Parents React Part 2. It was also 25 minutes long, but I reduced it to 9 minutes. So it would be like that, around that, 8 9 minutes. Unless I find like some good long edit that I want to keep. Gonna go walk out the door. Just turn around now. You're not welcome anymore. Anime reaction on video. What do you mean? Oh, you mean animes? There just aren't. I don't know. I just don't feel like it. I guess I wanted to make I wanted to make a Attack on Titan reaction, but like I was so salty about the ending. I didn't even want to touch any of the reactions. I'm better now, but like now if I make a video, if now I make a video on Attack on Titan, I don't think it would get any views. So I'm just not making it. Sometimes I'll just make video because even though I know it won't get any views, like Shadow Slave, just won't get any views. I just make it because I like it. Sometimes I do that, but most of the times I'm just looking at the views because like if I don't look at the views, my channel dies. So I've got to look at the views. Gonna go, walk out the door. Also, like a question for you guys. Most of the times, I don't make the characters like speak. I don't make them open and close their mouths. I just use these uh, brackets to make show their thoughts, but not make them speak. What do you guys like? If they speak more, or just think inside their brains? I don't think Lord of the Mysteries would get any views. The most it would get is like 50,000. It's not that popular. Revenant Insanity won't get even 50,000. I tried reading Revenant Insanity, but I didn't like it. Oh no, Cassie would know it. Also, like, correct correct me if I make any mistakes. Like here, I'm a survivor, I'm a believer, I'm a monster. Put 10 ads. What do you mean put 10 ads? I don't. I'm not the one who puts the ads. It's YouTube. YouTube auto does it. Unless you are telling me to manually do it, which is like stupid. Why would I do that? No, they don't. Conversations like they don't delay the video release. It doesn't take that much effort. I just do it because I like using the thoughts. Most of the time, if you're watching a video, most people like, for example, if you're showing your friend a video, unless you tell him to express his thoughts, he would just likely think in his mind and just tell you like this video was good or not. Most people don't see a video and speak. That's like what YouTubers do. That's why I don't make him do it, bro. Hi Zorwa, bye Zorwa. What do you say about Shadow Slave manga? It would take like they announced they announced they announced a webtoon for Shadow Slave, but I it's 2025. I don't think they will release it till 3 years because they just announced it. But I don't know. I might be wrong. And anime would take 10 years unless the webtoon somehow gets super popular. But even then, uh, from what I know, the author of Shadow Slave is Korean. So he might not get an adaptation anytime soon. It also depends on his luck.
Sonny found himself in a space.
No, it's not in a few months. What you mean? They just announced the webtoon. They just announced it, and like they just announced the bug. They just announced the poster. They just released the poster. They just announced the webtoon. Will it be ready and posted by evening? No, no, not any, no. It won't be released even today. Like it just depends on how lazy I am. If I finish the video today, it would take me one whole day to make the screenshots. Is the author of Shadow Salvation? I'm not sure. From what I know, it's a Korean webtoon. No, the first part, I'm gonna spoil it. The first part is gonna cover Sunny's true name and just the end of Forgotten Shore. Like this would be the last edit. Like after she woke up from the dream, literally. It would just cover that the shadow bond and that. 10-minute video in one day. Then release more, bro. You never mind. I just woke up from a dream. I wanna add that clip about Jet. I wanna add it. I know I saw an edit, but like it might make the video longer, so I don't add it. I don't like adding joke stuff like these two memes. I only added these memes and this meme in the start. Because at the end, if I just suddenly add a meme in at the end when they are getting to serious stuff, it just ruins it. Sometimes it makes sense, but most of the time it doesn't.
Sonny found himself in a space between.
Yeah, makes sense. Shadow Slave is kind of dark compared to, especially compared to Slime. I've read all parts of the slime, all of the Slime novels, and yeah, the difference is vast.
Sonny found himself in a space between dream and reality. It was an endless black void illuminated by a myriad of stars. You have achieved the impossible. Your treachery truly knows no self in a space himself in a space between dream and reality. It was an endless. You have achieved the impossible. Your treachery truly knows the impossible. You have been bestowed a true name.
Why is my notification? I was trying to stream Elden Ring yesterday, but uh, it just wasn't working out. I tried for a full day and gave up, and the next day I tried it and it worked. So I played it for a while. I've never played any video games, like never. I've only played some FPS shooters on my phone when I was like 10 or 12. And after that, I've only played Minecraft. And then I picked up Elden Ring. I'm not sure why I did that because, like, supposedly it's supposed to be very hard. So I don't even know why I picked that as my first video game. Why is it using CapCut? I tried using like the old version, but all my projects are saved in the all my projects can't be loaded in the old versions. CapCut is doing a lot of shit that I don't like, so I'm gonna change my video editors. Like I have all of my projects in the I have a folder for backing up my projects. I need them in case I get like demonetized. I did, and they came handy recently when I made a post about how I got demonetized. Like so, I have all of this stuff, and to just run out any of these, I have to have the latest version of CapCut. They don't work in the old version. Some of them do, but most of them don't. I have like all of my projects for the last 2 years, I think. 1 year, probably. But after this, after my current pro version runs out, I'm not gonna recharge anymore because it's too expensive for what it gives me. I was gonna switch to another editor, but I was gonna switch to Kden Live because it's open source and available on Linux. I was gonna switch to Linux too, but then I didn't because it was too hard and I wanted to get the video done. It's already been more than a week since I haven't uploaded. I'm trying to be more consistent this year, and it's working already. Like I've doubled my views compared to last year in just the first 3 months.
Your treachery truly knows no bounds. You have been bestowed a true name.
3 and 5. Usually when I'm making a video, I just listen to podcasts. When the next debate video, like not anytime soon. That's all I can say. I made a poll asking between debate video, ReZero and Shadow Slave, and Shadow Slave won by a mile. Like it got almost 1,000 votes, so I won't be making debate anytime soon. Tag me next time. I'll make me. You'll just manipulate the vote. That's not allowed. This isn't America. You can't just manipulate the votes to win. Did you finish debate? I don't know. I haven't read it after Agrona. Spoilers. After Agrona lost his fate. I haven't read it. It just got boring. I have heard it's ended, but I don't know. I haven't checked it. That downfall of Tibet needs to be studied. Mercenary enrollment. I have seen mercenary enrollment. I have read it. I've read almost all the chapters of it. I have read like 120 chapters. But yeah, it's also kind of boring after a while. Tibet and oh, it ended. Yeah, Tibet fell hard. Like it used to be my favorite novel, but after that, they messed up, man. They messed up. That's all I can say. Then what is it? Oh, this is what's what's crazy. This is the only video I could find about Sunny's flow. I searched for hours. I have almost 1,000 videos of Shadow Slave Save, and I could only find one video talking about this. I didn't even find any. I didn't find any any videos explaining Sunny's Shadow Bond. So if you guys have any edits about it, just let me know. I need it desperately, or else I would have to just like make a the classic after a break and explaining them everything. That kind of screen. I'll have to make that if I don't get the 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 video explaining the his said shadow board. What sites? You can use something like Mihon or anything, any of the apps similar to it locally. The app I use is called like let me check. The app I use is called Mihon. It's like Tachiomi. It has all the manhwas, and if I want to read novels, I go to an app called something Japanese, Shosatsu, Shotsu. It's free, it's open source, it's available on GitHub. You can add whatever series you want to find, and it has like updates, daily updates about everything. You can you can choose any source you want to get updates from. Who keeps spamming these? If you want to just use sites, it's so easy. Like look up any Tibet chapter, and then they will show it. That's what I do. I don't have any website that I regularly use or anything. Yeah, Tachiyomi. I use Mihon. It's better than Tachiyomi. For me, Tachiyomi stopped working, so I didn't use it. Message retracted. What did it say? Gray. Should I time out? No, that would be bad. That would be more abuse. Anyways, continuing to the video. From 242. Well, bro, what do you mean? How are you texting this then? Don't you earn from your Libido videos? They get so many views. Slime series as a whole gets so many views. Uh, I don't know why they keep changing the positioning of the transitions. I have a script setup that taps animations and then this thing to auto add the animations. But they keep changing the positioning. So before every video editing, I have to change my script, custom script. It works. Do you think Cassie would know about his flaw? Ooh. No, like she did use it, yes, but at the Forgotten Shore, because at the Forgotten Shore she didn't even know about about the ending of what would happen if she gave Nephi his true name. Something's happening outside my house. I hear children screaming. Casted. Funny thing is, I forgot to make casted and only remembered it after someone mentioned casted in the comments. I also changed their designs a bit. This one is designed from someone who messaged me on Reddit, on Instagram. Sorry, not Reddit. I'll credit them in the beginning. Jingle bell, jingle all the way. Jingle bell, jingle all the way. I should censor Rain's name. Bro, make but reaction. I was gonna make it, but no one was excited about it, so I didn't. I just do it like this. Square, good square, like over with. Something really is happening outside my door. I hear like middle schoolers fighting. I mean, by late chapter. Zorua makes like. Did you know the video he made with our 1,000 screenshots? It was like as if the characters were animated. I don't even know why he did that. And the worst part is it didn't even get much views. So I don't think he will do it again. I love Zorua. He's my Pookie.
You serious?
Should I start streaming more of the videos I make? I've been thinking of streaming it for a while now, but I just haven't for some reason.
Once, once an elegant dance, now a deadly.
Can you make all videos on one shadow slave and Tibet? Are you making videos on Tibet? I'm not making a Tibet video anytime soon. I don't know why, like, I get so many comments about Tibet, but when I made the poll, there weren't that many votes. So I think it's just a vocal minority. Like, let's check how many comments I have about Tibet. No, go to community. At this point, like, there's so many video posts about sort by. So many videos about Tibet, comments about Tibet. These are almost as much as, like, Shadow Slave almost has these much videos. So I just think that the fandom both of Tibet and Shadow Slave is just very vocal about what they need. Compare that to Lord of the Mysteries. Like, Lord of the Mysteries have more fans than Shadow Slave, but they aren't that vocal about it. I think it's just the fandom. How much for a TV reaction? $1,000 only. I have like I have this. What do I have? This memberships where I can. I have a tier specifically for if someone wants to request a custom video, they can just use it. Oh, it's $150. The hell? I made this like $20 in my currency. I don't know why it changed this much. This too, and this too. I didn't expect this. Oops. But I am vocal about tape Lord of the Mysteries. But you're only one person, and you make videos. How do I visit your channel? Go to channel. I'm only human after all. I'm only human after all. They put the flame on. Bro, bro, bro. I've seen all of these. Besides this, I've seen this, and that's it. I don't know the other series. You're only you're vocal, but you're only one person, so it doesn't really affect me. Lord of the Mystery. It has a lot of videos now, bro. It didn't used to have it when I started reading, but it has more videos now. Like Catherine, she makes videos. Oh, I didn't know she made another video. I'll watch this later. Like, she has videos. It has almost 68 videos, 65 videos. There are over 100 videos, and after the anime, there might be even more. So I don't think Lord of the Mysteries, the fandom is drowned, thirsty anymore. Ha, I made $0. I'm earning money. So much money. Have you got guys gotten any ads? Bro, I wasn't like asking for donations or anything, but like thank you. You know what's crazy? This is like the first super chat I've gotten on the channel. No, not the first, the second, maybe third. Yeah, third. And you gave me $1. Oh, the views increased. Wait, someone's at my door. Enjoy the video, guys. Someone's at my door.
Shinji, crank that soldier boy.
You better not mess with my gang, or you'll be messing with Oopie Goopy, General Munchkin Man, Lil Jim Bob, and worst of all, Larry.
What? You're breathing in poison! It's fine, I grew up in New York. I'm immune. What? Dude! You're gonna die!
I'm sorry, bitch, I did not cheat, believe me. I was just getting my dick some that little Phoebe. Ran up too many rats, they didn't see me. Smoke on fruit, that shit taste like kiwi. Her hair smell like CD. I'm fucking don't watch TV. She said, watch TV. Remember I told you about Phoebe? Well, yeah, that's CD.
Indifferent to pain and fear? What nonsense. I pride myself on being a coward, as one should. What's wrong with being a coward? Fear keeps people alive, while bravery gets them killed. As for pain, no thank you. I've already been beaten, burned, crushed, drowned, cut, stabbed, pierced, bitten, and chewed and gutted enough times for several lifetimes already. You know, when I just came here,
Okay, I'm back. My my lip started bleeding, so I had to get it fixed. Oh, Slimelight, thank you, bro. Damn, I should start like begging for more money. This is very profitable. I got 8 ads. Yeah, earn me money, earn me more money, bro. You want? Don't start a bidding war. You both. I don't think you both are rich enough for that. Why did I? Bro, how Dumbledore? How do you see the? What's wrong with you? I need to call my bank. I don't think you can refund this, bro. I don't think you can. After those rich kids. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's an idea on the show. What do you mean? Caster is dead. Yeah, I have it. I have that edit. That's short-sighted, my bad. Even if you're short-sighted, how do you like OP tuber? It's from Dumbledore. Where's the D? Where are you seeing the D? You might be just blind, bro. I'm sorry to tell this to you. I have the edit of Castor being dead. Where is it? Yeah, this.
At the blade protruding from his chest and the blood streaming from beneath, then weakly grabbed the Tachi with his hand.
The
A
AI was
pained,
sucks, but
resentful grimace
the
twisted
video
his
is
snow-white
fine.
face. Straining to raise his head, he looked Sunny in the eyes and whispered, You have no honor. Sunny stared at the dying old man with pity, then looked away. In the sudden silence, the voice of the spell whispered, You have slain a dormant human, Hanli Castor. Your shadow grows stronger.
I also have this. That's all. I also have this. Anyways, where was I? 17. Bro, I'm at 17 and I need to get 43. And the video is 4 minutes done. I don't think, yeah, I think I'm making three parts. I don't think I'm covering all these edits in just this part. I was hoping I would, but now I'm not sure. And I got a good number. Bye. Thanks for the pound and pound. Guys, how many animes have you watched? Like, what's your if you keep your animes track on the on my anime list, how many days worth of anime have you watched, or how many anime series have you watched? Do you have any idea? You're my bad. Anyways, how many animes have you watched? 194, 200. Do you guys have your my anime profiles, my anime list? Do you use any other 3000? Slime like, how long have you been reading or watching anime stuff? 34, 145, more than 500 anime. Damn, you guys, you guys are just like me. Like this is my anime list, bro. Uh, I'll have to log in. Users. Yeah, this April 9, 2020. I started watching anime in 2021, 2020. I watched 478 series completed, total 700 entries, 34,000 episodes. Damn. And 149 mangas, if we include. I don't read much novels. I only read novels of the series I like. I like a lot. I'm done. I choked on water. I almost died. I need a break. I'm back. Yo, Zorba! Pookie, how are you? Why haven't you? Stop trying to make your sleep schedule bad. I did it and I regret it. Fix your sleep schedule. No, the dub is the best, but the story isn't. The story is made. Oh, you're trying to fix your sleep schedule. I used to do it too. I'm doing it right now. I'm gonna stay awake the whole day because I already ruined my sleep schedule. I'm gonna stay awake. What's this? I'm gonna stay awake and try to stay awake till 8 a.m., 8 p.m. and then I'm gonna sleep. And then I'm gonna wake up at like 6 a.m. Slime that donated to me. He spent his whole monthly paycheck on me. I feel rich. He is rich. I gotta speak. Anyways, as I was saying, like for animes, have you guys watched cartoons or do you just watch animes? By cartoons, I mean like Western animations. Both, both, okay. Like I'm recently watching Phineas and Ferb. You know the kids cartoon. I've recently been watching it, and I've come to the realization that like anime, it messes with your brain. Anime is so bad for you. Like I was talking to my friend about it. Phineas and Ferb, like if I'll play a clip. Like I knew anime is bad for you because of the main thing, the sexualization of teenage girls. But not just that. Uh, it's bad for you in a lot of ways. Like for example, this in this whole series, even though it's a kids show, but like my point still stands. In this whole series, there's this. She's a teenage girl. She's Candace. She's the sister of the main characters. She's a teenage girl, and she's never sexualized. Like she wears the skirt and everything. She's a teenage girl. She's almost an adult, but she's never sexualized. Compare that to Japanese animation. Every girl on screen, no matter if it's a child, if it's like an adult, no matter, they're always sexualized. Like, for example, I was watching an episode here, and there was a scene of her like of wind blowing, and her skirt just literally like moved just a bit to show the wind. Compare that to anime. If there was an anime, her skirt would have like risen up and maybe like shown more of her thighs and just pressed into her thighs and like show more of her pelvic area, and like she would like randomly brush for no reason. They do this so much, like even in children's show, like for example in Spy Family, it's supposed to be a wholesome show about Anya and her new family, but even then yours is sexualized for no reason. Like I don't understand why they do this. They sexualize girls, specifically teenage girls, like fuck, high schoolers. They sexualize high schoolers for no reason, and I don't understand why they do it. Yeah, even if the main target audience is teenage guys. No, even if it's teenage guys, they sexualize the most weirdest of shit, like armpits. Who finds armpits hot? I have never heard of armpits before, like recently, like in 2020, 2021. Not even 2021. In the last year, I've only heard of it being a fetish in the last year. It used to be like a niche thing that a niche community enjoyed, but now it's becoming mainstream, and that's just weird. The same for feet, same for toes. Like What's the deal, bro? Why do they do this? Like if I when I watch, I yes, I am going on a rant, like because I don't like this. It's messing with my brain. Like, bro, yeah, you're part of the problem. You vote Farina. Why? You're part of the problem. Like I understand why can't they just make girls classy without sexualizing them? There are so many good examples of female like you can show a girl is beautiful without sexualizing her. Like look at Nefes. She wasn't sexualized before she got in a relationship with Sunny. Like after almost 3,000 chapters. And even then she is not really sexualized. It's just Sunny's fangirling over her. She's never sexualized. Why can't they make more of that? More of like this. And this kind of classy fan services, like for me, at least for me, it's better appreciated. For if like when I was watching the Phineas and Ferb, the children's show, there were so many moments where I was like, they're gonna sexualize her, they're gonna sexualize her, and they never did, and like it messed with my brain. Like anime, then it hit me that anime has messed with my brain so much that I almost expect them to sexualize girls, and if they don't do it, then it just feels weird. Even though it's the opposite, when they don't sexualize it, I should feel good. I should feel better, but it's the opposite. You think? You, no, that's the community. I'm not talking about the community. I'm just talking about the medium, the series in general. They don't. Netflix isn't sexualized by the series. It's sexualized by the community. Sure, some parts of the community, but she isn't sexualized by the series. There are some there are certain languages, certain words that may be used to like sexualize them, sexualize Cassie, for example. I don't remember the specific lines, but when I was reading the novel, some parts of it did feel a little weird to me, but like compared to most animes, Shadow Slave is pretty good at it. Same for Tibet. Tibet doesn't sexualize their characters, and they have actually good female characters. Say what you want about Tessia or uh, what's the other girl's name? Cecilia? No, not Cecilia. The one with the horns. I can't believe I can't remember it. The horns girl, Vitra, the Vitra. Anyway, whatever her name is. Say what you want about them, but they're never sexualized. But if Tibet was an anime, they would be sexualized like at every turn, every chance they could get. I haven't been reading the chat. Kera, yeah, Kera. Yeah, Kera denied. Her. She and Tassia, they're never sexualized. Sadis is also never sexualized. None of the characters in Tibet are sexualized. At least I haven't noticed it. I didn't notice it when I was reading the novel. I didn't notice it when I was reading the manhwa. Same for Lord of the Mysteries. I never noticed. Same for Attack on Titan. They have tons of characters, but aside from Historia, none of their characters were sexualized. And even in Historia's case, it was like way less obvious, and the plot asked for it. The Demoness Pathway. That it has a plot reason to exist. That's different. Like you can give fan service about characters, but you can make it classy, like how Lord of the Mysteries does it. But animes they just use cheap fan service to appeal to younger audience. But even then, like I am a younger audience. I'm the main demographic. The, I'm the one they're targeting to. But I don't like sexualization. The sexualization they do, like Food Wars. Food wars, I'm fine with food wars sexualization. Like that's an example of how you should do it. Because like in food wars, It's not really about sexualization. It's the whole plot. It's the whole plot. So like it's not even horny. You don't see it and get horny. It's the fan service is comedic. So like that's fine. And even in cartoons, adults should do it. Like, have you seen Panty and Stockings? Definitely a fairy tale hit. Uh, I haven't seen fairy tale. I only saw like a few episodes of it. Anyways, uh, fuck, where was I? Panty and Stockings. The name itself is. I have seen Fire Force, and I think it's stupid. And some like at first I had heard that the girl is sexualized, and I was like, oh okay, every anime does it, so like you can't really avoid it. What else you can do? Just not watch anime. But like that's what I make videos on. Anyway, the girl she gets in the stupidest reasons. Why is she naked for no reason? Like uh, sometimes I can understand because sometimes it's like for comedic effects. But like when there was, for example, spoilers ahead in season one when the kids are fighting, when one of the uh, one of the characters from the good side is trying to like use the bugs on the children. Why the fuck is she sexualized? Why is the girl sexualized? Why is she being a damsel in distress when she has the power to deal with the guy, same as the how the MC has the power to deal with the guy? Like what? I don't get it. Why did they make her do it? It was such a perfect, such an awesome, such an such a good, uh, such a good, such a good moment. They ruined such a good moment with fan service. What the hell? After watching that whole arc, I didn't even pick up the anime for a while because I was so put off by it. Reader filler. Reader filler is like it's a hentai, so I don't think it counts. Anyway, Zoro, how much Shadow Slave have you seen? I'm just covering the first arc. The what am I covering? The Forgotten Shore. I'm not covering anything beyond the 400 chapters. Yeah, I'm just covering the Forgotten Shore, so you should be fine if you want to stick around. Okay. And it's not just about like mostly it's teenage girls, but it's not that it's only teenage girls. Other characters are sexualized too. Like in I have seen like Yuri anime. I have seen gay anime. Gay anime. I have seen Yuri. I have seen what's the other Yaoi. I've seen both of them. The guys aren't sexualized in those types. Uh, for girls, the fan service is very classy. I've seen it, and the difference is quite stark. Why can't you do it like that? In the in fuck in Yaoi? No. Uh, in gay anime, I forgot the genre name again. In gay anime, the fan service is done very classily. I can't give you an example because I don't remember a specific example, but you can just feel it. Instead of like showing a guy in six packs, it's done through emotions. Why can't you let us connect emotionally with the characters and then put the emotions of the characters on show? That's in my opinion, in my uneducated opinion, it's a way better, like it's a way better experience for the correct for the person, because if you're emotionally invested in something, then you inherently like it more than just, yeah, compared to if it just like if it's just boobies. It's just like if you see melons just on the screen, you will be like, oh, melons. If you see your girlfriends, for example, you will have a much stronger reaction. So why can't they just do that? Or like, or is it that just they aren't capable of writing good fan service moments? My my throat feels. I shouldn't have gone on a rant. Anyways, where was I? Where was I on the? It feels so good to let this off the chest. I should start streaming and start trending on stream. This is way better than just screaming into the void. I haven't ended to the bro. Where are you? How are you? How are you messaging from prison? No, like yeah, in fan service should be limited. Like for in Shadow Slave before they when they were like in the Forgotten Shore, they did have a beach episode, quote unquote beach episode, but it was done well. It was we gave the characters a break. That's the same as fan service. That's also called fan service. I forgot my train of thought. I'll continue editing.
You serious?
Once an elegant dance, now a deadly battle art. This mysterious
Why did the topic shift to Goning in the chat? Zoro, did you read Lord of the Mysteries? Are you gonna make a video on the series when the anime comes out?
their shafts. Who else could have taken something so beautiful and turned it into something so dull?
I'm understanding why as so many people just suddenly started a podcast. They can shout their thoughts into the void and also have an audience about it. Give it a 40 minutes punk short. Oh damn, bro! I was also planning on doing something like that, but then I gave up. Lord of the Mysteries fell hard after COI, or Circle of Inevitability. I don't know why they did that. Are authors just bad at ending their own series? I think for the anime, the end of the anime is gonna be like this. They're gonna kill everyone, and client's gonna die, and they're gonna have a funeral and everything. And then as the anime is ending, there would be a shot of the hand coming out of the grave. As I was saying this, I realized Volume 1 almost ended like that. Na, 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 na. I'm confused. How are you guys like changing topics so fast? Are you guys in like a, a voice chat or something? Who mentioned 2x videos? Oh wait, it's Limelight. My bad. I'm blind. 2x doesn't work. 2x doesn't really work. Like sometimes it works if you're lucky enough, but like there, if you get copyrighted after that, then you can't really avoid it. Because if you get copyrighted while doing 2x, then they know you are trying to avoid the copyright. So you might get hit with the harsher penalty. It depends on the copyright holder, but in my experience, they're harsher after it.
Unbroken, he entered the ruined temple of a long-forgotten god and spilled his blood on the sacred altar. The gods were dead, and yet they listened. The gods were dead, God, and spilled his blood on the sacred altar.
So by the way, we know I shouldn't spoil the future.
And yet they listened. Your treachery truly knows.
Dun, 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 ta-ra-ra-ra. I know he'll get reviewed because I get spoiled, but I don't really like spoilers. I just don't. Sometimes copyrights are fine. Like there are different types of copyrights. There are copyright claims and there are copyright strikes. If you get a copyright claim, the copyright holder, what they can do is either like make it so that all the money you earn from the videos, if any, gets goes to them, or they can do is, but they can also do is split the money, so half of the money goes to you and half of the money to them. But they can, and the third option is they like copyright you but do nothing, so you get all the money. There's another option where they can like block the video in certain countries. For example, the copyright I get is they block the videos in like Russia or Ukraine. Those two countries, they block it there. Russia or Belarus. There's also the third type, which is the like most worst one. They can copyright strike you, and if they copyright strike you, then you had your strike one. If you get three strikes of that kind of copyright, if you get three of those kind of copyright, your channel ends. Like YouTube closes your channel and you can't do anything about it. So sometimes copyright is fine, sometimes it's not. Praise the immortal flame. Mm. If you're reading the summaries, then what's even the point of reading it? Like, why are you even continuing reading it if you don't even like it anymore? Like, but if you just like read that kind of stuff, if you just read summaries and make a video, then there is a high chance your videos are bad or inaccurate. Don't you think so? That's why I usually reread the stuff before I make a video. COT is Classroom of the Elite is like kind of edgy. Like it makes sense, but also sometimes it makes you cringe. I haven't read past when when the guy gets expelled. The one from the White Room. No, you can get a good idea. You can get a good idea. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying like there are certain small things like that you can't get. If, for example, if I don't read the volume two of Shadow Slave, and after reading volume one, just read volume two somebody and make a video on it. There's a high chance that I won't know that Cassie is blind, or Cassie gets a weapon that lets her sense stuff, or that Cassie knows about Sunny and what the ending of the Forgotten Shore is gonna be like. So don't you think that it can like make result in a worse video? Eh, all right, it is what it is. Next, what was Gunlok's title? The Dark Lord or what? Hey people, anyone watching? What was Gunlok's title? The Dark Lord, the Bright Lord, the Bright Lord. And girls watch anime too. It's just boys watch shonen, girls watch seinen. No, not seinen. There's a different genre for girls. I can't remember it. Wait, no. The Bright Lord was I think something else, someone else. Shoujo, yes, Shoujo. Shoujo. In my experience, most of the girls I know uh, they watch more reality TV show stuff like Bright Lord. Okay. In my experience, girls usually watch like K dramas or J dramas. They don't watch action stuff. Like the only time I can remember girls watching action stuff is like JJK. But even then, it's because JJK became mainstream, or else no one would have known about it. But I have seen more and more girls like watching anime. I recently saw a bunch of them watch like a bunch of the audience of what was the name? Dandadan. Their audience was mostly girls. Like it was a pretty even split. But yeah, mostly it's guys watching anime. They watched a different medium. Isekai, Isekai is only made geared towards like Japanese teenagers. So yeah, that's why guys watch it. If you watch a lot of gay yaoi yaoi stuff. It has most of the audience for it is girls. So it just depends on what you watch. Let me fire. The hell, why did you say this? There's this rendering glitch. It's not rendering beyond this. Whatever. Julia Nice is kinda biggie. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen a lot of the shows that girls like. The girls that's popular for in among the girls audience because like most of the stuff they like has a lot of angst in it. Like Yuri on Ice. There was another one, Banana Fish. I was gonna watch it, but then everyone who recommended it kept crying. So I was like, I'm not gonna pick it up. I will eventually, I think, but not yet. Maybe they like the heartbreak. It gives it a little extra flavor. Like look at Gojo and Satoru, their relationship. It also has a lot of angst. So makes sense. Land of Lustrous. Yeah, I recognize the name. I might have seen it. I'm not sure. Weren't you the one who tried to hurt me with a you think I'd crumble? Uh, no, I don't recognize this. I recognize the name, so it's probably on my watch list. See this. You're complaining about My Hero Academia shippers. Have you seen the JJK shippers? Have you seen Naruto shippers? Or we also has a lot of female audience. I'm noticing a pattern of angst. I, I was just joking before, but seems like it has some truth to it. What's the reason? Citrus is also female dominated, and it also has a lot of angst in it. And Nana is also female dominated and has a lot of angst in it. Genshin, no. Yeah, Genshin community is split. It has a lot of female players too, as well as male players, and they both fight each other. Male players are like 40%. Male players are like 60%, I think. Genshin shippers aren't that bad, yeah. Some of them are, but they don't really believe in it. They just do it because it's like it gets views. You're talking about Genshin shippers. Have you seen Bakuteko shippers? Have you seen the video of that girl? Oh, I don't even know if I should say it. Like on TikTok a while ago, there was this video of a girl uh, like taking her tampon and Should I continue? There was a video of a girl taking her like period blood and then spreading it all over the Bakudeku poster she had, as well as the figures she had of them. It was a video. I saw the video. It was on my For You page. This has happened 2 times. One with Gojo and one with My Hero Academia. Both of them are unhinged. There's also that other series. What's it called? The one that has Daza in it. Bunch of Stray Dogs. Yeah, BSD. Wolfguy and the Dragon Guy. What? Reverend Insanity. I tried reading it. I read 30 chapters. MC was too edgy. I didn't like it.
Lend me your wrath! Lend me your hate! Lend me your fire! Praise him!
Praise the changing star, the star of ruin. I think he would die at the end of the series or do something wild. No, Reverend Insanity, the author got jailed, so I don't think they're gonna continue it. Lend me your fire, lend me your wrath, lend me your hate. Praise the immortal flame. Praise be to changing star. I wanna live until I die. I was gonna stream Genshin Impact a while ago, but then I stopped because there was nothing interesting happening in the game. And then there was Furina. Furina got introduced, and her backstory seems interesting. So I want to play the game, but like I've never played it, so I don't think if I should. I don't know if I should.
Can't compare to me in any way. The very thought of it is ridiculous.
Lend me your wrath, lend me your flame, lend me your hate. Praise be immortal
Past.
flame.
It's no matter. She'll exhaust her mana soon. I'm not sure I can wait her out. If I can just create an opening.
Aren't you the one who tried to hurt me with a bow? Do you think I'd crumble? Think I will?
I'm not sure I can wait her out. If I can just create an opening. Damn you, Frieren. How did you...
think I'd crumble? You think I will? I will survive. Aren't you the one who tried to hurt me? The one you think I'd crumble? I'm a survivor, I'm a believer, I'm a star. I'm a work harder, I'm a survivor, I'm a believer. I'm gonna stop. Please stay watching.
To tell you the truth, Harris, I have killed many monsters. Some of them were nightmare creatures, and some were men. I killed a person or two as well. But I have never done it out of malice. I've never enjoyed.
Are these TikTok IDs? I'll check them out. Aren't you the one who tried to hurt me with a bar? You think I'd crumble? You got made and I'm a survivor, I'm a believer, I'm a work harder.
You beat 201 people in one day.
Not everyone is hiding some evil side.
The truth is, AJ,
I already have his video saved.
fought up to now. Because Puss in Boots laughs in the face of death, right? But
Do you have any videos about Sunny's Shadow Bond?
they are coming. They have already corrupted this world with their twisted malfeasance.
Not bad for a rookie sovereign, don't you think?
Natural supremacy? That's impossible. How did you...
Your friends have some good edits. I already have them
Well, if
saved.
you wish to know,
I hope it's
I
okay
traveled
if I
to the
use
very
them
edge of the dream realm,
in the future.
scaled the jagged peaks of the Hollow Mountains.
His videos are also saved. Is this the animation you meant? I already have this saved too. I'm pretty sure I saw this animation in another edit. I saw the animation in and edited somewhere here. Good animation. Yeah, I will use them. Yeah, I am. I'm caught up with the recent chapters. But Zodwa isn't, so I don't think you should spoil it. Oh, fuck, I'm starting to get sleepy. No, I need to finish this first. To finish this, I'll remove this edit. Use this. Cherry, cherry lady.
Arus, I have killed many monsters. Some of Arus, I have killed many monsters. Of them were nightmare creatures, and some were men. I killed a person or two as well. But I have never done it out of malice. I've never enjoyed.
Hello, hello. Is it working? It got disconnected suddenly. Why did it get disconnected? Oh well. What is the name of the video you're making? I'm making Shadow Slave. Uh, Forgotten Shore Cohort React Part 1. Cherry, cherry lady. It's 2 p.m. for me, and I also haven't slept all night, all day. Zorba also hasn't slept for 30 hours. Almost about to hit 30 hours. So it's going fine. My day is going fine. Damn, the stream has been going on for almost 2 hours. Aren't you the one who tried to hurt me with an eye you think I'd crumble?
Vile blind, little vile swine, a killer by the pine. Really? Are you blind? Will you find your spine? A child decides to fill our minds with lies, and the next thing you see is people treating me like I'm committing crime. I was in my prime. Those kids were lucky to have me. Do you see what you did?
I'm not sure when it's coming out. Like, if I finish this today, then I'll just have to add the screenshots, and that would take another day. But if I don't finish this today, then probably Friday. I think it would come out on Friday or Saturday. It's Wednesday for me now, by the way. Fuck. You should check it. Okay. Did I tell you guys about the dream I had? Like, uh, I don't remember it now. It's this scattered, all scattered right now. Uh, like I was dreaming. You know how in Netflix Second Nightmare she has to fight fight with a bunch of people. She has to lead an uprising. It was kind of like that. Like I was leading an uprising, but then someone in my team betrays me, and like I die. But then I die like a bunch of times. Like I was stuck in a death loop, but I kept getting betrayed by the betrayed by the same people, and I was getting so frustrated that I couldn't, for some reason, I couldn't do anything against them because I needed them to finish my conquest, needed them to finish the uprising. But kept, if I used them, then they would kill me. So like it got to a point after a few loops, it got to a point where I felt so frustrated. Like I felt so frustrated, I literally woke up. I literally woke up from the dream because I was so frustrated. But I wasn't frustrated at them. I was frustrated at I was frustrated more because I wanted to swear at them, but for some reason I couldn't swear. Like I didn't want to swear at them. So like that was the thing that frustrated me the most. I wanted to swear at them, but I was holding myself back. For some reason, I didn't want to swear, even though I'm like swearing on stream. Like I just said fuck. For some reason, in the dream, I didn't want to swear at them. I didn't want to cuss them out. So because I couldn't cuss them out, I woke up. And when I woke up, I was just mad. I woke up mad and also angry and disappointed in myself. Like, why couldn't I cuss? If I had like cussed them out, I would have probably felt better and finished the dream. But I didn't. Zoda's gone by.
Vile blind, little vile swine, a killer by the pine. Really? Are you blind? Will you find your spine? A child decides to fill our minds with lies and an vile blind, little vile swine, a killer by the pine. Really? Are you blind?
Have you guys played Elden Ring?
A killer by the pine. Really? Are you blind? Will you find your spine? A child decides to fill our minds with lies and an those kids were lucky to have you. Do you see what you did?
Night Ring, the Shadow of the Earth Tree, that version. I don't know. I don't know what Night Rain is. I don't know anything about the franchise.
But I can play along. Those kids were lucky to have those kids were lucky to have you. Do you see what you did? I can be good.
Started with everything that to drink. Night Train. What's Night Train? Is it another version of it? Or what? Let's see how Castor is trying to alienate Sunny from the cohort by like framing his act of living as foolish, saying that he was jealous and stuff when he actually knows why he left. When he was the one who forced him to leave, but he's now trying to act goody two shoes like, oh, I didn't know him. He felt like that, poor Sunny. He's always like that, manipulative.
Hear that?
My drink is new, live Musa from Soft, and the Homer guest is Limelight Hotel. I think Limelight is gone. And he's gone, he's gone, he's gone, he's gone. You did wrong, wrong, so wrong.
Caster
Make them react to Sunny. Yeah, I will show it, but like not in this part. I'll probably show it in the end of the end of the series because it's end game stuff. Actually, yeah, I made 200 videos, almost 200. So yeah, you kind of get used to it.
from his chest and
I have a whole work line set up.
the blood streaming from beneath. And the blood streaming from beneath. Then weakly grabbed the Tachi with his hand. A pained.
You know, I'm kind of looking for people who can make the reactions of them because I can make all of this stuff, but reaction is what takes me the longest because it's so repetitive and boring. So if you guys are interested, then let me know. I'm trying to offload that work so that I can focus on making more videos. I'm not even sure where I can find people like that. I don't really think I can look for them in like one of those gacha Discord servers, but they're filled with weirdos, so I don't wanna look there.
From beneath. weakly grabbed the Tachi with his hand. A pained, resentful grip at the blade protruding from his chest and the blood streaming from beneath. Then weakly grabbed the Tachi with his hand. A
In the yeah, I can look in the communities, but in those communities, most people don't really like gachas. Don't really watch gacha videos. It depends on the community too. Like for example, ORV community they like gacha reaction, but Shadow Slave community it's split. Like some of them like it, some don't.
straining to raise his head, he looked Sunny in the eyes and whispered, "You, you have no honor." He looked Sunny in the eyes and whispered, "You, you have no." Sudden silence, the voice of the spell whispered, "You have slain."
La, 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 la. It's hard finding. It is hard finding TikToks of Shadow Slave. Like I have a folder with over 1,000 edits, but still I can't really find the ones I'm looking for. Like I still don't have the an edit explaining Shadow Bond or what that is. Oh, oops! I'm almost at the 8-minute mark, and 43, 20 edits are left. Uh, bruh, I closed it. I hope none of my progress was lost. Uh, you guys have it more. You can say that. Yeah, it is rough in like some aspects. Like other YouTubers, they have like editors and stuff, but I can't really offload this to editors because uh, the whole video is just the editing part. So if I'm offloading that to someone else, then am I even creating the video? What I can offload is like the reaction creation because it's very easy and repetitive. It doesn't really take that long. For me, it's just I can't really focus on one thing. So when when I'm making this, sometimes I what I do is I open anime on one monitor and I continue making it, or I play podcast on my phone, podcasts with TikToks. So like I'm watching two videos at once while I'm also making the reactions. So I just find it hard focusing on gacha, making the reactions. I recently did find a hack to make myself make myself more proficient in it. But who knows how long it works before I have to move on to another hack. I forgot what I was gonna make them say. Yeah. I was gonna say, you see how like they were more accepting to Sunny defeating Harus and Caster after learning that he got a true name in the first nightmare. Their their opinion of him rose just from learning that fact. Now they view him as an actual threat maybe on the level of a Lady Changing Star. But if I hadn't done this, it would have been like they wouldn't have believed this. So like I try to construct storylines in my videos. I think that may gives it more personality and stuff instead of like some how some other gacha YouTubers do it when they just add random edits out of order. Sometimes they're not even in order, and then just show them the videos. Sometimes it works well, but most of the time it may works horribly. Like what they would do is like first show the characters him becoming a sovereign, and then show him his life threatening stuff. Because like they know he's gonna survive, so why are they even reacting with concern? Really well, I can see myself doing something else. Uh, it depends. Like when I'm making these dialogues, I have to focus because like when I'm tagging, I lose my track of thought. So I don't really listen to podcasts and stuff when I'm making the dialogues. Sometimes I do it, but most of the time I close it and focus on this and get this done in like half an hour to an hour. It's almost been 2 hours because of this stream. It took me 2 hours to make 5 minutes of this. But if I was not doing it like this, I could have done it earlier. So it depends, like on my attention span. But if after I'm done with the dialogues, what I do is uh, I open a podcast on my phone or like try to catch up on my on any like stuff I have missed, any news I missed over the past week, and then I make it copyright free, and then I add the what is this called, screenshots. I add the screenshots. The screenshot is very repetitive and boring. I know how I'm gonna use the screenshot in this one. For example, I'm gonna make them have this I would use this screenshot, and then I will use a screenshot of them being accepting. Some of them would have their eyes closed, and some of them would be in a thinking pose. And then I would have this pose where this is the default pose where everyone would have eyes open, but they would have like their mouths closed. So it's very easy. It's very repetitive to do it. So I don't really need my whole focus. But if I'm like looking for edits or looking for or adding the dialogues, I need focus. So that's when I don't use any podcasts. I mean the fact when I'm making the characters, I also listen to podcasts or YouTube videos, anything that I can find. I don't anything that I can play in my background. First, what I do is I usually have like a vague sense of like I wanna show this, and this in the first video. How can I make it enjoyable? How what storyline I can construct, and then depending on the edits I find, I make the storyline. If I don't find a specific edit, I abandon the storyline. Before, what I used to do was I would first make the story and then find the edits, and that was much harder for me. And that's when I started making my own edits. Like, if you see my One Piece videos, you would see that almost all of the videos, all of the edits in it are made by me. For my marine videos, marine reacts video is all of the video, all of the edits in that video is are made by me, except for like two edits. But then I changed it to do it like this, where I find the edits and make the storyline uh, as I find the edits because it's much easier and faster for me. And make character first and to dilute the story, so delete modified thing. Yeah, it is like you can separate it in different chunks. I do it like that. Like I first choose the edits and then I first make the characters and then I choose the edits, and while I'm choosing the edits I also make the storyline. Sometimes if the storyline is complex I also like take notes and save it on like WhatsApp. I message it myself to keep them to remind myself about them, and then I import the download the edits, import them, and after like the dialogues are done I make the screenshots, and after that is done I check for copyright. Like after this I would export this and like go back and forth fixing the copyright, and after the copyright is fixed I would start adding the screenshots. Sometimes I do it before, sometimes I do it after. It depends on my mood. After that, the video is done to be viewed. Where was I?
Epic rap battle! Silly Billy versus the unmatched power of the sun. Let's go! Epic rap battle! Silly Billy versus the unmatched power of the sun.
Also, my workflow has shifted a lot when I moved to a laptop. When I used to do it on phone, what I used to do it, what I used to do is just like I would just make the characters, and as after making the character, I would just start looking for edit. If I found one edit, I would import it into the video and make the screenshot. And I think most of the people do it like this. But the problem with this was like sometimes I would show an edit, but then find a better version of the edit, or I would find I find a new edit that works better, for a certain scene. So like sometimes I would have to sacrifice very good edits just to just because I made an edit first and I didn't want to like lose all of my work that I already did. Sometimes I would sacrifice the work, but most of the times I wouldn't. And the plus size with this was that I could finish a video in one day, like in under 24 hours, I could finish the video. But the quality of the video sucked compared to now, in my opinion at least. Now it takes like 3 to 4 days, maybe a week sometimes to make the video, but the quality is way better. Don't know, I honestly I let yeah, that's what I do. But like I can make storylines. If I see an edit, I would like save it in my folder, and if I for later, and then I would later go to the video and then like it. And after like liking a certain likes, like I would like for example for this video, I have 1,000 videos in my folder, in my Shadow Slave folder. I watched them all. I added more videos on it. I'll show you. I'm not sure if it shows bookmarks on PC, the PC version. Favorites, collection it shows. Like see, for D0 I have 1200, for Shadow Slave I have 700 edits. After I see the edits, I like almost 100 of them. And most of the time it's like same edits but different version. Like for example, one edit would be the from a different POV, or one edit would be higher quality. You know, like how people recreate the edits. And after I have the 100 edits, I just like them and then sort them by liking them. Like this, for example, this. The videos I chose start from here. This is the first edit I show in the video, and this and this and this. I have this liked in order. But these are also the scraps that I could have used, but I didn't because I thought these the final versions were better. So these are like 100 plus edits. I repeatedly watched them and I narrowed this down to the top 40 I liked, and that's what I'm using. And even now, I have deleted like two edits from here, 22, 23, 19, 20, like 20 and 22. The edit 21 is missing from here. That's because I didn't feel like it fit the dialogues, and so I removed it. Yeah, I do stuff like that to like narrow the videos down. Usually I don't have to remove any edits from the final versions, but sometimes I do it. I didn't used to have them, but like yeah, as you said, it was a mess, so I started doing this. The hell, it says 0 viewers. Now here it says 9 viewers. It's glitching. Whatever, I will continue making the video. Punch the one who tried to hurt me with a
Battle! Silly Billy versus the unmatched power. Son, let's go. Let's go.
Yo, my name is Silly Billy and...
Until the one who tried to hurt me with a bird, you think I'd crumble. Walk out the door. But I will make immediately have sort of idea. I have like a general thought. Like for example, I was debating on whether I should make the past cohort react to the future. Like I was debating whether I should first start with showing Anvil and the Doom World, no, not the Doom World, the recent world that happened, or showing them the past and gradually going up. Then I found these edits and I thought, and I decided on doing this. I had different versions planned. Like if, for example, if I had found good edits of Anvil, of his fight with Anvil and why the war happened, I would have shown that, and I would have shown stuff like him being a slave to her. Why I wouldn't have shown why he was a slave. I would have shown him being a slave to her, and what's it called? Him being a slave to her, the war, the revolution, and like the world the world collapsing to the dream and everyone going to the dream gate. I would have shown that stuff and then Anvil dying at the end of part one. And in part two, I would have shown the past. I would have shown this stuff, what I'm showing in part one. I've done shown this in part two, and in if there was a part three, I would have covered the rest of the nightmares. But to be honest, I would have just ended in part two and ended it at Shadowbound. But now, because I found these edits better, I found these edits first, and I found these edits more. What I am doing now is I'm gonna show this stuff. I'm gonna show Shadowbound. I'm gonna end part one at Shadowbound if I can cover it. It seems like I would have to put it on the second part. But what my plan was in part one, I would show Nephites versus Gunlog, the Shadowbound, why it happened, Cassie's betrayal, and in part two, I would have shown brief glimpses of the second nightmare, the third nightmare, and and what's it called? And the demons. I would have shown the demons. More focus would have been on Weaver, and I would have made them believe that Sunny was. I would make them believe that Sunny was a Shadow God's legacy, and after that, I would have revealed that no, he's actually Weaver's legacy, and then I would have revealed how Weaver's legacy shouldn't be revealed to the world. That's how I would end part two, and in part three, I would have shown the him becoming a sovereign and the recent stuff. This is like the general plan I have. If I don't find good enough edits, maybe my plan would change. I don't know the future. If my plans change, then I would change myself accordingly. Like I have a rough outline, but I don't limit myself in it. I keep like 2 to 3 paths open to see which one would make me feel better, which one I feel excited by the most. That's how I make my decision. Like, what would I like to see? And usually I'm right. Sometimes I'm not, but what can you do about that? Like, even now, yeah, I'm not. My part one plan is not going as I planned because I'm at 28 and already at 8 minutes. But the folder has 43 edits, so either I can make the video 16 minutes long, which would take like a lot of time, or I can just make it 8 minutes and publish it. So I'm gonna make it 8 minutes. Go now, go. Walk out the door. Just turn around now. You're not welcome anymore. Aren't you the one who tried to hurt me? I can't see the. Sometimes it's boring. Like sometimes I scrap ideas. Uh, like for example, I was gonna make a ReZero video, but I was gonna cover the if stories. I had the edits chosen. Like I still have the edits saved on my device. Like I'll show you. Uh, edits. This in part for I had the edits study. Where are they? Like see, I had like almost 50 edits ready, but then I didn't like it because I couldn't find some particular edits. Like in this part, I couldn't find an edit to fit here, so I scrapped the whole video. I shouldn't have done this. Like I could have just made the video myself, but I just wasn't feeling it. So I just didn't do it. Like sometimes that happens to me too. It just depends. Like I've gotten used to it. This is my workflow, so I've gotten used to it. So I can do it so I can do it efficiently. Like see, I'm gonna mute. I was gonna start with showing the seven routes, and then I was gonna cover the tame ones, like this one, the ram route and the lust route. See, these are the ram routes, and this is also the ram route. This is the lust route. This video was showing the downsides of the ram route. This video was showing the upsides of the ram route. And after the last route, this was the greed route. I was gonna cover the greed route and show that he's miserable in this one, and then I was gonna uh, move on to some other routes. The other one I was planning was either I don't remember the specific route names, but basically I was gonna leave out the route in which he fights Reinhardt for last. But then I didn't do it because some of the edits I was getting were like too cringe, so I didn't really want to do it. Desktop for links. Yeah, I use I use it because like I use an external program to download the videos so that they're in the highest quality, and then I just save the links so that I can credit them easier. I didn't used to do it, but you slowly learn over time, you know. Do you make do you make it do you make yours on phone? For me on phone, it was much harder to do the organizing and stuff, so I just wouldn't do it. That's why I switched to a PC, a laptop at least. Gonna go walk out the door. I'm checking your channel. You just started, so you should be fine. You're growing. I was a novice at this too, you know. I didn't really I wasn't really born with this knowledge. I just learned over time. It's been over 2 years of me making videos. So I just learned. Bruh. Welcome back, Brawl Stars. I'll call you Brawl Stars.
Tough little bastards. Believe me, they know what it takes to stay alive. One of them's just about the best fighter I've ever seen.
I see you're used PC. I'm just an organizer. I didn't used to organize, but I saw some people do it and they said it's like good for you, good for your mental health and stuff. So I started doing it. Oh, look at me. This is me.
They'll be fine. Not a doubt in my mind.
I have the same edit here. I had this edit too. I don't have this.
Will stop me. You know it won't. He stared at her for a while, then glanced at the shimmering gateway. Salvation was so close. You want to travel around the dream realm battling nightmare creatures? Fine. Let's do it together. We can try to go through the hollow mountains and reach the human citadels on the other side. The two of us will have a better chance to survive. The two of us together. It's better than being alone, right? She hesitated for a long time, then closed her eyes and slowly shook her head. When she spoke, her voice was wistful and tired. No, I can't. I can't let you stay, Sonny. Go. Go and meet your sister. There's something waiting for you in the real world, at least. All that's waiting for me is emptiness, bloodshed, and graves. So go while you can. No. Nephis opened her eyes and looked at him, a sense of sorrow appearing on her face. Leave me, Sonny, please. Go. He shook his head stubbornly. I don't want to. Changing Star was silent for a moment, looking at him with a pained expression. And then she said, making his world crumble, go, lost from light.
lost from light.
Oops, sorry. I got distracted by the video. I see. And now it happens. I also have. I also have all of these same edits. Uh, they're good edits. I used them before. I tried not to reuse the same edits, but they're good edits, so I'm using it. Good video. You should try. You should try to like make them sit or something at least, because they're like this will play. Like they're not really looking at the videos. If you see their line of sight, for example, in here, I'm making them look at this as best as I can. But in this, they're just looking straight ahead. Just doing, uh, just doing this much can help elevate your videos. You should. Zorua has a tutorial on making videos, so you should watch that. It's old, but still would be good to watch. Uh, you should make them sit. Like you should make them relaxed before the video start, or like make them sit in natural positions because they kind of look jarring right now as they are. Hey, look, this is my first video. I used to do the same. They wouldn't really look. They wouldn't really be looking at the videos, and the videos weren't even centered. These didn't even have any storylines. Like these four videos don't really have storylines. I don't know why they're so popular. This one at least. I slowly learned to make storylines and just kept it in because most of the people I watched used to do it. Some people do it intentionally, but most of the time I've seen them do it unintentionally. I tried to copy the ones I thought were doing it better or good, and it's worked for me. You don't really have to include a storyline, like uh, just showing the videos in order to how they happen in the series is enough for like everything most of the time. Crucified, crucified, crucified. Sometimes I see an edit and I really want to use it. Like this one, I wanted to use it in the my first video I made, first Shadow Slave video I made, but it just didn't make sense to include this. This is a good point to end the video. Crucified, crucified. Crucified, crucified like my savior, saved by the traitor. Crucified, crucified.
Correct. Compensation. Correct.
Yesterday, Invincible. I haven't seen Invincible. I was gonna, but like I heard that in the recent seasons, it hasn't been that good. So I don't know if I should pick it up. Sometimes I hate CapCut because like I can't hit control backspace to delete.
The trust of his team or his family. Deceiver. Betrays the his team or his family.
I'm crucified, crucified, like my savior.
Liked them and then let them slide. They didn't kill them. In fact, it looked like they're the last to survive. Pay attention.
Just go watch season one of Sweet the Conquest. It's really good. I know a friend who really likes it, so I might read it. I might watch it. Who knows? Start streaming more of my video creation process. Like for example, when I'm choosing editor stuff or nah. Where was I? Well, what do you mean you don't know your? Oh my. I will do it when I feel like it. I won't feel obligated to roll. Where's Gray? I was telling. I thought this was the animation that I had, but no, it's the art, not the animation. Like for example, I didn't plan on showing him loving her, but then I saw this edit and it hit me. Them thinking that he loves her, it would make the betrayal scene much more tragic. So I kept this in. No, this is enough. This is enough for part one. The man is
Like them in Pay attention, that one decision changed both of their lives. One curse at a time, reverse and manifest the good karma. Time, reverse at a time. of time. Reverse. You take two strangers and put them.
Give her a soul and try to save the day. Then we start reminding them of the chicken.
For their lives, one curse. Them predicaments. Give them a soul so they can make their own choices and live with it. Then you start reminding them about that chicken incident. Whoever thought the greatest rapper would be it. Then you start reminding them about that chicken. Dog could be serving life while I grow up without a father and die in a gunfight. Because if Anthony killed Ducky, Top Dog could be serving life while I grow up.
Their father and die and fight. Start reminding them of the chips prior incident. And I'm finished, I'm finished, I'm finished, 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 finished it. And it only took me 2 hours and 45 minutes, 46 minutes. Good job, me. And now to check for copyright. First, let's export it at 1080p. Exporting should take like 10 minutes. Oh no, it's faster than I expected. Yes, people, what should we do while the video is being exported? Hmm. Anyone got any questions? Hmm. 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 What happened here? Layer of paper scissors. With you? Okay. I'm gonna look up. I don't think it will work. The latency is too much. The seven. It says here there are 17 viewers. It says here there are 14 viewers. On my other monitor, it says there are 15 viewers. Uh, I'm not sure how many viewers there are. When video publish it. Right now, only like the draft is completed. I have all the reactions, but not the screenshots, or not the views, not the screenshots, not the actual reactions. So after the reactions are done, it should be uploaded by like Friday, or maybe it's Wednesday today, so Friday or maybe Saturday. I might upload it on Saturday because that's when most viewers are online, so it makes sense for me to upload it there. I'll schedule it for that time. I'll upload it early for members. What's with that idea of the new platform for posting video? Oh, that. Uh, there's it's a platform like where you can upload the videos without getting copyrighted, without getting forcibly copyrighted. Like if I upload this video, like I'll show you live how many copyrights I get. I'm not even sure, but usually it's more than five. So with this platform, I like to make the takedown reviews be more fair, so that like post copyrights aren't like videos aren't falsely copyrighted. And for viewers, I would add uh, I'm adding some good features for the videos. I had like some uh, features suggestions. I have a lot of stuff planned. I'm doing it. Should take like a few months, but if you want to, please sign up for the waitlist for so I know how many people are interested. I have like a few hundred submissions, but still I want to hit like 1,000 before I launch. I don't know. Yeah. Even if sometimes even my old videos randomly get copyrighted without any reason. A video will be doing fine and suddenly get copyrighted. Yeah. Yeah, I am. I had like a draft version ready, but then it had some issues, so it would have been out in a few weeks, but then some issues happened and now it's taking longer. And also I'm like working on these videos and some other stuff, so fuck. I had I almost just doxed everyone I knew. Anyways, as I was saying, where was I? Yeah, I had some issues, so it's gonna take longer to finish, but it should be done by the end of the year. Do, re, mi, 71%, 72. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? Fixed. Let I'll show you the remaining edits that I'm gonna use. I've covered this much.
Like them and then let them slide. They didn't kill them. In fact, it looked like they're the last.
You know, it worked out fine. It's good to start the video with something like this because at the end viewers get bored by this. So it's better to show this kind of edits at the start. This philosophical type edit. I'm gonna show like 5 videos and just tease them about the secret without actually showing them anything. I'm gonna show the video edit for this much. That's it. I might delete, I might not use this edit. Probably won't.
I don't suppose you'll.
Before this video, I'll explain why it's only two of them left by saying that they like did some stuff and now they have to fight each other. I couldn't find a video edit of explaining it, so I have to you explain it myself. No, instead of that, I'm gonna show this. Or the video that's for this.
Leave me, Sonny. Please, go. He shook his head.
Let's upload this in the meantime. Now I'm doing a lot of risky stuff. I could dox myself or leak some personal stuff. That's why I shouldn't be live streaming. Oh well. Where was I?
Stubbornly. I don't want to. Changing Star was silent for a moment, looking at him with a pained expression. And then she said, making his world crumble, "Go, lost from light."
I might not use this edit. No, I will. After this point. After this point. Why not me? Where was I? You can do it. You can do it. Like, if you're not big enough, you can do it. And there are also other ways to get around it. It's not like I won't have copyright. I will have copyright. It's just it would be better moderated. Like on the I have a copyright policy on the site. You can read it or the FAQ if you want like more answers. I have all the terms of service that I wrote myself, privacy policy and content guidelines, copyright policy. Like I have all of the legal stuff that I would need. It's just better moderated. May 21. Oh damn, it's been almost a month. I got an email. I uploaded 5 videos last month. 675 new subscribers. 450K views. 2.2 million watch minute views. Yeah, I did good. I did good. Yay. Loading 11 minutes left. I don't even have my VPN turned on. So why is this taking so long? I have a 1000 megabit connection, so I shouldn't be taking this long. That I've gotten I've gotten so good at like checking copyright that now I can just guess which videos are likely to get copyrighted and which aren't. What I do is like I select a video, extract the sound. Will this get
Black void.
No, it won't get copyrighted. Now I can't find a video that will be. Like I just extract a audio and then I first isolate the vocals and then I isolate the actual sound. After that, I change their pitch separately, and that helps me avoid copyright by a lot. It doesn't affect the viewing experience that much and helps with copyright a lot. So I do that now. Not me. La, 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 la. What videos did I not choose? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I didn't use edit 10. I'll show you guys what I'm doing. I didn't use edit 10 and 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. I didn't use edit 21. 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. And that's it. Delete. And now I'm gonna add the credits. I used only 31 edits. So I'm gonna go to line 31. This 31. I'm gonna use this. And then from here I'm gonna remove the edit 10, edit 10, and 21. And the credits are ready. Sometimes I lose links, but that's usually because the video has been deleted by the uploader. So I can't really do anything about it. No. Actually, I ran so many tags. Name. Oh, I didn't announce this. I didn't show this to anyone. But like YouTube has auto dubbing for videos. It auto dubs your videos now, but like it sucks, especially for gacha videos. It sucks right now, so it's hilarious. I'll show you. It auto dubbed this video in French and Hindi. What language should I use? So that's yeah. I don't like putting it on 2x either. I never do it. I might give it a try one day, but like I don't really like you doing it. Languages. I'll show you Spanish. Let's watch a Spanish dub. It translates these things. It doesn't really translate the subtitles, which would be like the most helpful thing for a gacha video. It just translates the video. It first transcribes the video and then translates it. But because there is no audio for the characters, it just transcribes the edits and dubs the edits, and it's usually very bad at it.
Eso es lo que me pasa por pasarme el día entero jugando en mi habitación. Supongo que tengo la vista cansada.
Like
Entonces,
it's so
¿significa
off
esto
sync.
que me han invocado a otro mundo a través del universo?
You can hear Subaru behind it too.
Voy a vivir hasta que muera. Voy a reír en lugar de llorar. Voy a tomar la ciudad y ponerla patas
The
arriba.
AI
Voy
is
a vivir y
singing.
vivir hasta que muera. Dirán, qué tía. Voy a jugar por el cielo. No me voy a perder nada. Voy a tener mi ala. Voy a vivir hasta que muera.
I'm pretty sure someday it will get good enough, but today is not the day. You can translate my videos in other languages natively. I have added the option from my end at least. I'm thinking of making an app that translates your subtitles too and uploads them yourself, but like I already have so many projects going on, so I don't really want to pick up another project. Like, uh, I'll show you how they're translated. My videos are available in all languages because of this. You go here and wait, the hell? Where's the option? No. It's not here. But basically, there's an option to auto translate on mobile. It's there on mobile, mobile. How do you say it? Mobile, not on PC. Not sure why. I'm gonna live till I die. I'm gonna live instead of cry. I'm gonna take that time, turn it upside down. I'm gonna live even till I die. I'm gonna reach for the sky. They're gonna say, what a guy. Sometimes disabling monetizations also helps avoiding copyright, but it doesn't work that well. Add subtitles. Okay. I upload my subtitles specifically so that they can translate it, and they aren't translating it. I don't know why they aren't. I'm gonna reach for the sky. You can license music now directly from YouTube, but it's not really cost effective. I don't earn enough to license music. Yeah, it's not available outside of US and some European countries. Like basically, oops, what the hell? How do I fix this? It works now. As I was saying, as I was saying, what was I saying? What was I saying? I don't remember. I'll just rewind and ask myself. Like basically, yeah, it's not available outside of US and some European countries. Yeah, I was saying it's not available in countries that have good copyright protection laws. It's only available in the countries where YouTube thinks it can do anything. Yeah. It also like I don't know why they do it like this. Probably a legal thing, or maybe they just haven't implemented it on on PC. It's 5 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 more minutes, 5 more minutes. I don't feel higher. I'm gonna teach what does it say? It said that the streamed YouTube is not receiving enough data to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience buffering. There was an error. I think it's because of internet. It's fixed now. Slime Light, is he here? Slime, are you here? Your name changed. Here, crowd. What can you do? Go to channel report, remove more, add one later. I'm gonna reach add products. What should I add? A laptop. I think. Oh well. What do you mean? I didn't add anything. I didn't do anything. I didn't give you any permissions. Copyright content found. It's already done. Let's see how many videos are copyrighted. Load. Bro, load. Oh, it's only 4. Yeah. It's only 4. Right when I say usually there are 5 or more. It's like it's trying to mock me. I'll upload this right now because for the channel members. I'll show you how I deal with copyright. Aren't you the one who tried to hurt me? You think I'd come, but think I'd lay down. Walk out the door. Just turn around now. You're not welcome anymore. First video is 117 to 142. Oh, I was at the. Why is this copyrighted? It has dialogue. Usually this doesn't get copyrighted. What I do is like first extract the audio, then isolate the voices to remove the audio and video, the speaker and the audio from and put them on different tracks. 755 to 830. 755. This. This is also this shouldn't get copyrighted. I don't know why it's copyrighted. Like usually if you have an AI voice speaking, it doesn't get copyrighted. But right now both of the voices are copyrighted. The next video is this. This is expected. Remove vocals and number 4. 825 to 830. The whole edit might get copyrighted. So extract, isolate voice, duplicate, isolate voice. And like after all the voices are isolated, the top one is vocals. For vocals, I just make the vocals lower in pitch. This doesn't affect that you can understand what they're saying, but it's still copyright free. And for the audio, I just put it on high and reduce the audio. And now these won't get copyrighted anymore. That's what I usually do. Yeah. It's not the thing is it's not even YouTube's problem. It's just the whole copyright system is broken of the world, not just YouTube. Like if YouTube, for example, a copyright owner says that this person is stealing my video and copyright them, YouTube will YouTube will have to comply, because if they don't comply, then they can get sued. And if a small YouTuber gets sued, the company doesn't get anything. But if they sue YouTube themselves, then they're gonna earn a lot of money because YouTube is a big company backed by a multi-billion corporation. So I can't even blame YouTube. The See, now you can still hear it, but now the audio is muted. For this, I can remove the voice changer because it's an original AI voice. The problem was this audio. If I just remove this, it would be fine.
Indifferent to pain and fear? What nonsense. I pride myself on being a coward, as one should. What's wrong with being a coward? Fear keeps people alive while bravery gets them killed. As for pain, no thank you. I've already been beamed, burned,
Okay,
shot
hi,
around,
bye.
stabbed, pierced, bitten, and chewed and gutted. And
This should have been copyrighted, but it didn't get copyrighted. I don't know why.
Let me break it down. A snitch is someone minding other folks' business, crave for some other form of compensation. A rat is a... Pay attention, that one decision changed both of their lives. One curse at a time. Take two strangers and put them in random predicaments. Give them a soul so they can make their own choices and live with it. Then you start reminding them about that chicken incident. Whoever thought the greatest rapper would be from coincidence? Because if Anthony killed Ducky, Top Dog could be serving life while I grow up without a father and die in a gunfight. Then die in a gunfight. That one decision changed both of them. They could make their about that chicken incident. Whoever thought the greatest rapper would be from... Take two strangers and put them in... Then you start reminding them...
Aren't you the one who tried to hurt me? You think I'd crumble? Think I'd lay down? You know the advantage of making edits of making videos on webtoons or novels is they don't get copyrighted as much. If I make a video on an anime, for example, I would have to show the anime clips, and that's much way easier to get copyrighted. But if I'm showing like text on screen, it doesn't get copyrighted. So the only thing that gets copyrighted is the songs used in edits, which, as I showed you, is easy to deal with. Like after this, the copyright is done. Join the way. Thank you. I'm hoping for more submissions. I haven't really Advertised it. Adver- I can't speak. I haven't really advertised it recently. Like I should advertise it in my videos. I don't know why I didn't do it. Because I'm dumb, probably. Aren't you the one who tried to find me? Anyways, this is all I have. I'm done. I'm gonna just work on the screenshots later. But right now, I'm just gonna get some sleep or get some rest. Thanks for watching. Thanks to the 500, almost 600 people who watched the stream. I hope you all have a nice day. I'm ending this. Bye. Bye bye. Dun, 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 dun.